And we're back. Hi, how's everybody going? I know I promised you a special guest today, and as most of you know, it's going to be a very special stream today because we're doing a really interesting tea. So here with me, I have my friend Rob Clark.
Hello.
Hey. And it was actually his idea to try the Bugapoop tea, so he got dragged into this as well. So I'm going to wait for a couple people to start coming in. Hey, Maria, you're actually... Hey, welcome! Maria's first. Hey, Maria!
Hey.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to... we have to, like, squeeze together because there's no way to, like, really
You just
get both of us.
It's okay.
Yeah, like I said, you get to be the big spoon. Okay, hey. Good wave. Okay, so here we have the much-awaited Bugapoop tea, and this is something that's going to be really exciting because I have no idea what to expect. I didn't even know this stuff existed until this guy brought it up, and I'm thinking that you weren't expecting to be included in on this one with the Bugapoop, did you?
Not entirely.
Probably no. Okay, so... without further ado, because I am just as curious about this as you guys are, I'm going to go ahead and open this, if you don't mind holding that real quick. Keep it close to both of us. So that they see this is the first time we're opening it. I am wondering how this is going to smell, because poop normally doesn't smell that well at all. Hey, Kara, you made it. I'm glad you didn't chicken out. I know that... bug poop tea is not exactly your cup of tea. See what I did there? So I'm just opening this up, and we'll see how it goes. Ooh. Okay, right off the bat, it smells like dirt. And I mean that in the dirt sense. Like, it's not earthy. But there's a second plastic bag, you see. They were not kidding around. They're trying to preserve its freshness like nobody's business.
There's no poop like fresh poop.
Exactly. Yep, still like dirt.
It smells like a bag of mulch from Home Depot the day after it's rained.
Yeah, that's hit the nail on the head right there. It's very, very earthy, very...
it's mulchy. Yeah,
mulchy.
It's like a compost almost.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, of course, because it's already been processed.
Digested.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and start the water, talk to the people for a while. Oh, I'll just go ahead and...
Hi, people.
That's enough of that. Yeah, all I had to do was go over there and flip the switch, and I figured, why bother taking the phone with me since you have somebody to actually keep you company. Exactly. Look at that pretty face right there. Anyway, hey, it's Dimples. It's, you know. All right. Anyway, yeah, well, that's pretty much what we're looking at.
Yeah.
From what I hear, it's actually kind of sweet, but we're not gonna figure it out until we actually drink it.
And it's not like we can compare it to other poop that we drank.
That's true because this is like a first time. It's a first time thing.
It's not a habit for me.
Me neither. I mean, depending on the night, sometimes you just need to drink a cup of poop.
Yeah, true.
Right,
that would be a bad night.
Yeah. And I forgot.
This could be a bad night.
Now, they say that you have to steep it for about 20 seconds. I like my tea strong, so I'm going to voluntarily leave it in there for a little bit longer. Rob is going to put it in for 20 seconds and then take it out and then, do it to taste. I'm going to just dive right in because that's how I roll. I am fearless.
Yeah, I want to get the traditional experience.
The traditional, because people drink poop traditionally.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's traditional poop.
Exactly. If it was any more traditional, it would be ceremonial poop.
Exactly. We would need fancier mugs.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I left my golden chalices at home.
See, but this is your home.
Well, it's my new home. Poopers! You're just in time. That's poopers. 20 seconds. Yeah, that's what it says. I've looked it up a few times, and it says 20 seconds. I don't know how good of how strong of a taste it'll be. I read one review where they said it doesn't taste like anything, but I'm assuming he left it in for 20 seconds. I'm going to leave it in for quite a bit longer, probably around a minute.
Yeah, I mean, it does specifically say 20 seconds, and then for a less pungent, mellower taste, you can re-steep it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see. I'll just throw it back in the same cup of water, but
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see how yours turns out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm going to be a bit of a daredevil today. So there were a few things while we're waiting for the water to finish boiling. There was a few things I found interesting about this tea. Now, this is actually the most expensive tea in the world. I read a story about, well, not a story, but like a comparison where they said it's actually as valuable as gold. And I mean, I can understand because of the process, like that poop flavor, the poop coffee is like $75 a bag, and you get like maybe like 2 or 3 ounces for that. It's kind of in the same boat. This is supposed to be high end. I did the math. It's about $2.40. Yeah, exactly. Have to. Uh-oh, we lost power. Let me.
Power failure.
Power failure. Good lord. It's a sign. I don't know. I think maybe. I think maybe this is going to be a very interesting.
Well, the water sounded like it.
Yeah,
was
the water.
close,
The water's already there.
Yeah. So.
And technically, I mean. Oh, we got power back. Oh,
apparently, we're going
halo.
into the future. Your clock
Apparently
just shot
so.
forward like an hour and a half.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean that clock is always off. But anyway, it's the halo. See? Okay. All right. So I'm going to do the honors. So I'll put the little baggie
Yeah, we have to save some poop
off the
tea
side. Oh yeah.
for my 3-year-old and for
Oh.
Maria.
Did I don't know what happened.
No.
I just popped it. So, our guest, you know what? I'm going to give you a spoon because you're going to need to pull it out with something.
Yeah.
And usually these don't have any strings. So, I'm going to have to keep that close at hand. Our guest of honor is going to have his poured in first. You can start your counting. Ooh, already it's turning yellow.
If you want to just sit down there,
Okay. It's turning yellow. So there's an instant reaction right away. Yep, I do see what you said, Kara. It is high end. I see what you did there. It's the high rear end.
Oh, you beat me to it. Okay, that was only 20 seconds. That's really dark.
Yeah, that was an instant reaction
Yeah,
right there.
that explains why they said 20 seconds on the bag.
Yeah, it might be because it's delicate. I might not want to leave mine in for a full minute. Maybe I'll leave it in for a half a minute, 45 seconds tops. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm gonna go ahead and see.
What
if
did you
I
say?
can
Pour
sip-
some
Sugar?
carpet powder? Yeah, no, that's not gonna help. Now I do have stevia. You want some stevia, or we can sweeten it with bee puke.
Bee puke and moth poo.
Yeah, I think bee puke.
I think I'm just gonna take it pure here.
You gonna take it pure?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna leave mine in for a little while because it hasn't quite gotten the same golden tone that Rob's has got. So, what's your first impressions?
Still a little hot, but it's meaty.
Meaty?
It's like my first reaction is to try and chew the drink.
That's something
Makes any
interesting.
sense. I need to let it cool off a little before I get a good taste. But
Yeah. I mean, usually the traditional way is to slurp your tea, as my audience knows. Every week I slurp my tea to let them know that I am getting the full flavor.
Well, I'm from Virginia. You're lucky it's not iced.
That is true. And like packed with sugar and got the Lipton's logo on the front of the cup.
Man.
Ooh, mine is turning black.
Yeah.
I think it's about time to take it out, right?
Yeah, I would say it's time to take that out.
Yeah.
And it's weird that mine went so quick.
Yeah,
yours...
Mine took a little bit.
It's like the same color, but it took...
Well, actually, mine is a little bit darker now, because if you compare it... Mine has a...
Yeah, yours is a little darker there.
Okay, I would have...
But yeah, it went from, like, my color to even darker real quick.
Yeah. So, my first impressions... It doesn't smell any more like dirt, which is strange because I mean the dirt smell of it was really strong before. Now it's not. It's got more of a coffee, like a very very light coffee smell to it.
Like, but not like a fresh ground coffee, more like a canned coffee or something.
Yeah.
Like Folgers.
Yeah.
The best part of waking up is poop in your cup.
And I poop in my cup all the time.
Ew.
Hot.
Yeah. Welcome to my tongue.
That's what she said.
Oh god.
Labyrinth. Yup. That's you. Oh no, that's poopers. This was a Christmas present, I want to say. I think it was Christmas from Becky. This one's for you, Becky.
I think Maria might puke.
It's too hot to like really taste. I already burnt my tongue.
Me too.
It actually tastes like when it cools down. It tastes more like a traditional black tea.
Yeah.
It's getting more of an earthy flavor without
like
the
Earl
dirt.
Grey a little. Without the
yeah, without the bach portion at the back end.
Like a
Maria's already green puking.
Yeah. Maria's done.
She just wanted to see if we would go through with it.
And now we have to get her to drink it.
Yeah, it's not that bad, Maria.
It's actually not bad at all. I mean, if someone handed you this, you wouldn't think it was moth poop.
Not at all.
And
it's like
maybe bird poop. But
yeah, maybe bird poop.
Yeah. Like something higher up on the food chain, definitely.
It is too hot. Like I normally don't. I think it's because the power went out and it
sat a little bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna let it sit for a minute because it's like really really hot. But yeah, it doesn't taste any different than regular tea. Yeah, well, you've been disturbed before you tuned in, so don't even try it. So, a couple of things that I've learned, aside from the fact that it's on the same level of value as gold, it actually does have some health benefits. Like they were talking about how they use it for joint pain, how they use it to bring down fevers. It's good for the heart, just like the beans. They're good for the heart too.
And they're related. Toots and poops. One comes before the other. And after.
Oops, I just dropped my thing. Okay, so historical records has a positive health benefits for fever, blood pressure, digestion, detoxification, and it's a cooling beverage. So what that means is it's got a higher nutritive value than regular tea. So this is actually pretty high up when it comes to health benefits, which I find it surprisingly. It's surprising that it is more healthy, but then again, it's completely organic. The development of this one requires that you use no chemicals whatsoever because the larvae that eat the tea leaves are highly susceptible to pesticides. So it's a completely pure environment. Everything that you drink is organic and it's purified. It's the high-end stuff, and that's part of what makes it so expensive. And I wanted to talk to you about the tea leaves themselves. The tea leaves are also a special blend. I don't want to say a special blend, but a special type of tea leaf. Hey, Beth, how's it going? Colleen, you made it. You came just to watch us drink poop. You already missed the first taste, but don't worry. We still have pretty much full cups. We'll be drinking more. We're just waiting for it to cool down. But I wanted to talk about the development of the leaf. Now, the leaves that are categorized with this specific tea is a dark tea, which is different from a black tea. The dark tea is more on the side of poo air. No pun intended, but it's in there anyway. The poo air tea is a dark tea where the leaves grow in a place that naturally ferments them. So you have access to a lot of humidity, a lot of water in the environment, and what's called microbial. I always have problems with that. Microbial. I always add that extra R in the briel. No, it's microbial. I lost my train of thought. Fermentation, microbial fermentation, where the leaves naturally ferment in with the bacterias of the environment, mixed in with the water and the dirt, everything that comes together. It pre-ferments the leaf. Then the leaves are fed to the larva, and the larva poop it out, even further fermented, because it goes through their system and pulls out all the all the toxification that's in the environment. It basically just goes right through, and it's gathered up and put in the bags. So you have a completely organic experience, and we take part. So now that I've had it without the bee puke, I'm going to add it on there because I want to say, hey Tony, how's it going? I want to say that I drank moth poop and bee puke mixed together. And it would be totally true. Sure you don't want no bee puke?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sure, okay.
I like it in its original form. I like my shit straight.
Right from the source?
Yeah.
Just take the bottom part of the larva.
Squeeze the larva right into the cup.
Who needs a cup?
You're literally pinching one off.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit cooler now, right?
Yeah, it's a lot cooler.
Yeah, I want your puke. This sounds like a heavy metal song. Or Lady Gaga, puker face.
Maria is going in depth into the emojis. She managed to find the bee.
I can't even drink, I'm laughing.
Now if she could just find a moth pooping.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hard one to find.
Or just a moth and the poop.
What did it say? You guys got some sweet tomatoes? That's gonna be awesome. Ooh, that's really good with the bee puke.
It's really good, just cooled down too.
Yeah. It's more traditional that way when you have the when you have it straight up with no sweeteners. But still, when you bring out the when you add the honey, it's we're patient, Maria. We're patient. When we sweeten it with the honey, it brings out more of the natural flavor. I usually sweeten my tea with stevia. I did it with the honey purely for the joke, but I'm impressed. It's really good. She found one.
Yes.
She found moth poop.
I think that's a butterfly. We'll accept
I'm not gonna. Yeah, we're close enough.
I doubt
we give you
moth.
the applause. But it's a restaurant. Oh, so Sweet Tomatoes
is a restaurant. I would hope they have a lot of tomatoes.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a salad bar, so I would imagine it could have used some bee puke. Yeah. I say add bee puke to everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that is surprisingly good.
Yeah.
Like, I was expecting to be throwing up somewhere. I was, scouting a spot to puke.
Like
but
the garbage can's over there, but it's not needed.
But yeah, I mean, that is... Like, I would just buy this and drink it just
because.
As a novelty. Yeah, it's really... I mean, I got it at a place called Jungle Jim's, which is an insane, crazy grocery store in Ohio that has stuff, literally aisles labeled Asian, labeled
it's
Mexico, labeled Britain, Thailand, Korea, all that. So it's tons of random weird exotic stuff. They also had the Thailand Unique.
Jamie, how's it going? You know Rob, I think. Jamie on our team.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's Coach Rob. Jungle. Oh, she knows Jungle Gyms.
I think she's been to Ohio, or she's from Ohio. I can't
Yeah.
remember. We talked about this
I don't know
forever ago.
Yeah, I don't know how popular they are, but yep, that's her grocery store apparently.
So yeah, I mean, it's something where.
Oh, that sounds delicious, Gleany. Go ahead, you were saying?
Thailand Unique. They also have other bug-themed things. Honestly, a lot of their stuff looks pretty good. I kind of want to get the cricket pasta.
Cricket pasta.
Yeah, they have like pasta that's infused with ground up cricket, and it adds like protein to it.
That's actually interesting. Oh yeah, and Becky's from Ohio too, from Medina.
It's a Cincinnati specific kind of place. So if you're not in the Cincinnati metro area, you may not have heard of it. But it's insane. You should go there if you get the chance.
Yeah, I think that's a different kind of jungle gyms, Leany. Only 2 jungle gyms, 20 minutes from the new one. Oh, that's not bad. Medina, I said it right. Yeah, everybody that I know with that same name is Medina, but I know how you say it. So I'm saying it right according to you.
There are a lot of places that are weirdly pronounced in Ohio.
Yeah.
There's like a place that's spelled Reading, but it's pronounced Reading.
Yeah, Reading. There's same thing in Pennsylvania. Reading, Pennsylvania.
But they have like Hebron, and they call it Hebron.
Hebron, yeah. That's Kentucky, though, also, right?
Yeah, that's where I trained.
Oh, nice. Becky is 2 hours away from Cincinnati. And let me tell you, Becky is like a really picky eater. So if we can get her to go down to Medina and eat some like cricket infused pasta, and you can infuse it with some of this tea, it's gonna be all on. So describe the flavor. Have you missed it already? It's very similar. Once you actually make it, it's very similar to just regular black tea. There's a lot of yep, she's talking about the training in Hebron. It's very earthy, very flavorful, and once you add the bee puke to it, it brings it out even more. It's really, really close to English breakfast.
Yeah,
and I like it.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised how much I like it.
What kind of strange names are in? I know Ypsilanti, of course. Ypsilanti is a very strange name, and I always love saying that. It's just like, Ypsilanti! It just sounds like you're a game show host or something. It's Ypsilanti!
It sounds like a candy from Willy Wonka's chocolate
It
factory.
really does.
Oompa Loompas, bring the Ypsilanti.
Precisely. Oof, my God, I'm like...
Yeah, hot tea on a hot day does not
Yeah,
really...
on a humid day. I
Yeah.
mean, normally it doesn't affect me that much. And this is supposed to be a cooling tea. Like, what the heck?
Well, when you're done drinking it, you feel much cooler.
Exactly. Why? That's what it is. It's bee puke. I mean, what else is it supposed to be? See?
Well, it's also...
There's even a B here, and B is for bulimia, and B is for bee puke. B is for bulimia. What the heck?
Man, this took a dark turn.
It really did. It really, really did. I can't even drink it now because I'm laughing.
Almost as dark as our bug poop tea.
Poop. Actually, technically, because it's wet, it's diarrhea.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's runny.
Well, it's running and it goes straight down your throat.
Yeah, it just runs right down. So it's like the reverse goose.
It really is.
Yeah.
Oh. God, and I'm hoping that, like, Jamie is watching this with her family like she did with the iced tea one. Because I can imagine.
Look, they're drinking poop. Mommy, I want to drink poop.
Oh, man. I tell you one thing, these streams, never a dull moment. Oh my God.
I mean, I seriously can't get over how, like, it's a solid tea.
Yeah.
Just, like, a good tea. I mean...
Absolutely.
I forget. There's no, like, caffeine in it, though. Or is there just like ambient caffeine?
Some a rando tea. Is a rando kind of like a... Oh, she is. She's watching it with her family. The rando tea, like, is that supposed to be random? Or rando is like a random?
It's a tea that they've had before. It's the Thailand Unique brand. If you're going to the the newer one, it's going to be at one of the kiosks almost as soon as you walk in, right past the toy section.
Ah, well then, I'm down. If I'm going to be brave enough to drink poop tea, I'm down for whatever. What is that? Leni said, eat poop-covered ribs? Well, that depends on the poop.
Yeah, and the ribs.
And the ribs, yeah. Because, I mean, if you're going to eat dog ribs, it's not going to go so well as pork ribs.
But this company, I think they had some other teas. I think they actually have them on their site there, like different teas.
All the bug popsicles are? Well,
yeah,
you know what they are?
Yeah, that's the exact same company. I got this from the opposite side of the bug popsicles. And they're bug suckers, I think. Popsicles would
bug suckers?
Indicate that they're...
But they suck, also.
But yeah, they have like lots of different chocolate-covered things. The traditional kind of like, oh, hey, here's a bug, eat it kind of stuff. But they also have like scorpions and lollipops.
I've seen those.
Kind of freaky.
Like, I expect that to be kind of crunchy.
It's like, how many licks does it take to get to the center? I don't want to find out.
Yeah, it's like, you got stung by the stinger, and also you pass out and die.
I could be. Give me some Bugapoop tea.
By all means. I cannot call myself a foodie if I chicken out over something like that. So
you can just come to my house because you live like 30 minutes away from me, and you
this
just bring
is true.
it, and we can have like game night and bug pasta.
Bug pasta. That I would actually try.
They actually had earthworm jerky.
Earthworm jerky?
I was not anywhere near brave enough to try that because it looked a lot like tapeworms. And I was like, no.
You don't want to have that mix-up.
No. It was like
chocolate-covered silkworms.
Yeah, they had like all sorts of chocolate-covered stuff. It was chocolate-covered so thick that you could trick someone into thinking it was just like not a bug. Like, some of it looked like the stuff you'd get out of one of those candy assorted packs that you would give your grandma for, like, Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, I should get some of those and give them to, like, Maria or someone.
Yeah.
Just, like, put them in the box.
Unsuspecting people.
Yeah. Like, recycle one of those grandma boxes and be like, here you go.
Here you go. It's Werther's Originals.
This one's got a chewy center.
Is that raspberry? Yes, it's raspberry.
Wait until you swallow and then I'll tell you.
Oh, you ate one? How was it? Did you like it?
Did it taste like poop?
Tasted like chocolate-covered almonds. Well, there you go.
That kind of makes sense. Oh. It's like a protein, really.
Yeah, for sure. Whew.
Is that Burger King catching up?
Yeah, that Burger King. Okay, like an idiot, I ate Burger King and Subways before doing this stream because I'm a big fat moron.
You ate Burger King and Subway in like an hour and a half's time.
Give or take, yeah. Well, 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm like seriously regretting it, but of a bad childhood story or
sure she means bad.
Bad childhood story. Yeah, I hope so. Well, not that I hope that it was bad, but
I hope it scarred you for life. I hope you have horrible nightmares. Man. That was like...
Oh, you're done before me.
Though I do feel like there was something on the bottom.
Well, that was probably like the remainder.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, you already ingested more than what was at the bottom.
But like, when you get the coffee grounds, it's always kind of like, ew, coffee grounds. But then, you know, that's a bean.
Oops, maybe this fell.
Then you drink this and you get grounds at the bottom, and you know... That was just a harder turd.
It didn't quite get through there.
That one, yeah. So,
but at least it wasn't the one
nastier.
At least it wasn't big enough to like get out of the bag. It's just poop dust.
It's like a cat turd. It just has like a little piece of silk hanging from it or something.
Oh, the visual
hangs in your throat.
Oh man, it's like an upside down cocoon. Just Oh, this is going into interesting places.
Man.
I'm having such a hard time finishing this from laughing so hard.
Why don't we do this more often?
Exactly. Like, I am always down for this.
Oh, I know why we don't do it more often, because I live in a different state.
Minor details.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, my God. It's like really heavy in my stomach right now. I'm almost done.
Dude,
almost.
that is not the tea. That is your two meals. you ate like a hobbit this evening.
I really did. It's like, I'm one of those, what is it? The binging, just completely binging and no purging. I forget what it's called. Like, compulsive overeater
That?
kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. Scientific right there. What happened to I didn't use the dinosaur today because I'm not using the teapot. So the teapot is usually 1.5, and I'm good. This one I'm making 2 complete cups, and we're going through the experience together. So you get 2 points of view of the same tea, and I think that this is really working pretty well.
How much water is in the pot?
I believe it's a 1-liter pot. I believe. I'm not
Because I could
completely
re-steep.
sure. Yeah, well, if you want me to.
Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah, we
'Cause
have.
I only did it for 20 seconds.
This
And we
is
could also
true.
see how it re-steeps, since they do suggest that.
Yeah.
Plus, it was so
There
nice
you
I
go.
had to have it twice.
This is true. And we're almost out of water. I don't even have enough to re-steep.
And yours also steeped for like twice as long, though.
Yeah. So I got the stronger. Oh, what a bromance! You missed it before. He's gonna be the big spoon tonight.
Oh, God.
No touchies. I just had a bad thought. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, keep it to yourself.
I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Please.
You want to try it with honey this time?
Yeah, I'll try it with honey this time.
Okay, yeah, we'll leave it in
Steep
there.
a little more.
Yeah,
We'll
want to
like
keep it like
steep for like a
nice and
minute,
yeah.
See if it's more mellow and less pungent. It
Probably.
wasn't pungent. To
Yeah.
mellow. Like, I don't understand what they're talking about.
Oh, maybe in the beginning when you said it tasted like meat, that
Yeah, it could've
probably
been that,
was like the brunt of it, and then
taste density.
yeah, I mean that might go into it, but other than that, I mean,
But yeah, and that's
ay,
dark again. That's like
yeah, it
that's impressive that it did like 2 steeps and it got dark.
yeah, that is incredible. Like normally
No
a
wonder
black
it's
tea,
so expensive.
yeah,
It wasn't that
potent.
expensive. It was like $6.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I saw it online for 12.
Yeah. Jungle Gyms, man.
Yeah, well, I guess they don't have to ship it to you, and it's already so it cuts out on the cost. But yeah, I looked on Amazon, and it was like $12 for the same package. So I was like, wow, that's incredible. But I mean, by the same token, I can imagine how it is really expensive.
I mean, it takes time. Just
Oh yeah, it's just to
from
harvest
cl-
it, and
yeah, I assume they have to have some sort of like a mesh for everything to fall through,
yeah,
and still not big enough for the moths to fall through.
for real. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like a compost cup.
Cup of post. I don't know. Compost, cup post. That's
Yeah, just-
going nowhere.
just
I'm
give
gonna. Right there.
Let's skip that one.
Oh, see, I can't be funny on the full stomach. It's really taking it out of me.
But what's your excuse the rest of the time?
Drugs.
Okay,
Yeah, I do lots and lots of drugs.
good point.
I'm glad they don't test, but
Yet.
Yet. Yeah, now that I've made my on-screen confession, I don't do drugs, I promise. Drugs are bad, kids.
Drugs do me.
Drugs do.
I'm crazy enough.
Yeah.
Drugs look at me to get high. I'm gonna...
Drugs are bad, Jamie's kids, who
Yeah.
may or may not be watching, but just in case.
Yeah. Just ask your mother.
Yeah, that Advil. That's the stuff. Ground up. To say when.
When?
Alright, I'm putting away the bee puke.
Good. Maybe this will help with my wasp stings
Yeah, it's possible.
and my achy knee.
Oh, I can't take another cup. I'm like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Can't breathe.
I can't breathe.
Breathe. Just breathe.
Oh my god, I need to sit down again.
Okay, I'm sitting down. Oh, my knees. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
This is what happens when you hit 30 plus.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man,
Wow.
it's stronger.
It's like candy.
Oh, with the
Yeah, with the honey.
yeah. When you
It's
sweeten
like-
it just right.
And it did get... I mean, even though it got very dark, it's still significantly less pungent.
Yeah. I
But-
swear, it's really good. I think that I would try that iced.
With like a simple syrup in it.
Well, I mean, not even the syrup. I would just use the honey as a sweetener, because really, if you taste that cold, it should be fine.
Yeah, true. Yeah, if you brew it warm and then...
Yeah, that's how I make mine. Oh,
Well, my mom
hey,
used to make
Mrs. Cheney,
French.
you missed the show. It was a good one. This is a really good tea. I highly recommend it. I know that you were grossed out before, but take it from 2 people. 2 thumbs up. It's actually better than Earl Grey.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, I'm not an Earl Grey fan.
I'm an Earl Grey fan, but primarily because of Captain Picard.
Yeah.
But I also like Irish breakfast tea.
Well, Irish breakfast is good.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see where the bergamot and Earl Grey would turn a lot of people off.
Yeah, I mean, I am acquiring the taste still.
Yeah.
Stuart, what's up? I think this is your first stream watching. Welcome. You come just in time for the Bugapoop tea. You're gonna have to go back to the beginning because I've already finished my cup. Not according to Carrie, I hate Earl Grey. I thought you liked Earl Grey, or was that because when we were having that discussion? Somebody liked Earl Grey. I thought it was you, but oh no, we had that discussion about how it tasted like shampoo, and then that's when you brought up the bergamot. That's what it was. Yeah, it tastes like shampoo.
What? Earl
It's
Grey?
kinda yeah.
No! No!
Yeah, you're denying it because you like it.
It does not taste like shampoo. I accidentally drank shampoo. It does not taste like shampoo, and that is a long story that I will not get into.
That's something that I would like to hear one day at least.
No, but yeah, in all seriousness, yeah, I can definitely see where bergamot in that would turn people off, especially if you get some really good straight from England stuff. I feel like, at least when I've done it, because when I went to England for my honeymoon, I had Earl Grey, and it was much more noticeable. The bergamot, it was in general fresher.
Yeah.
It didn't get shipped in a container for 2 weeks, but it was definitely much more noticeable.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, the bergamot and the hair products, and I guess that's where I brought up the shampoo. But yeah, I mean, I think that's what's hitting me, because I've had it at Adagio, and their stuff is always fresh. So that's probably why the bergamot flavor was so heavy and tasted like shampoo to me. But I don't know. Maybe I'll try the stuff at work sometime.
Yeah, I think if you tried
A mellow Earl Grey.
yeah, or one that's made by an American company that's just doesn't have the mix right and just throws a bunch of black tea in.
Yeah.
Or just do your own and do a very small amount of bergamot.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you could tune it so you could
Get that flavor.
get that pseudo flavor, like a light Earl Grey.
Work my way
50
into
Shades
it.
of Earl Grey.
Oh God. There's actually there is a tea that calls itself that. I don't know. I went through 3 pouches of different shampoo. I see that. There is
So she used to bleach your butt.
Yeah. What was it? I just lost my train of thought. Who's my co-host? This is Rob Clark. He's one of my coworkers. He's in for the Pokemon Festival, and this was all his idea.
They don't have to know how big a nerd I am.
Oh, I think
I'm drinking poop. Isn't that
might...
enough? Haven't you shamed me enough?
Actually, we shame ourselves here. We are
like,
our own culprits.
We've done a lot of self-shaming tonight.
Yeah, we put ourselves out there, but that's what makes this particular stream very interesting. Because we spend most of our time laughing, and it's fun, like from beginning to end.
Which is where the tea came from.
It started at the end.
Started at the beginning, and then went through and came out at the end.
Well, no, it wasn't tea until the end, and then we drank it at the beginning.
True.
So it was the beginning of the end, starting from the beginning.
There's a lot of beginnings and endings happening with this tea.
I think this is like the equivalent of. What did you say?
Team Instinct!
Team Instinct. I'm outnumbered here.
Damn
Valor! Right. No,
Yeah.
What is that? Inception. This is like the Inception version of tea.
In Pooption?
In Pooption. What did you say? You're usually drinking your tea more. Did you? Yeah. Usually I drink two cups, but in this case, because I had Burger King and Subway, and I'm a big fat pig. I
well,
cannot
you're not
have.
big.
I'm not a big fat pig. Just a medium.
You're like
Buddha belly.
You're like the Stickhouse pig.
The Stickhouse pig, like right in the middle.
Yeah.
He's a stick there now. House there now. Going into labor.
I was huffing and puffing. God.
Pardon me.
Ruined my moment.
He's just in a huff. That's shame. This would not be a tea stream without the occasional pun.
Occasional?
Okay. Occasional.
Repeated? Rapid fire?
And, you know, I mean, this is also not a stream because Ralph isn't here talking about tea bags. Yeah, he comes and talks about tea bags. That's...
Okay.
That's his favorite.
Well, I finished my second cup of poop.
Oh, man.
Man, I am full of crap.
Me too. I think we can honestly say that. I told you I can't breathe.
Here, you hold your...
Yeah, I'll hold the...
I've been holding it.
Yeah. He's working out his muscles there.
Worried I'll drop your phone.
We gotta move closer together. Okay, so I'm gonna open it up to the floor.
Too much me.
Yeah, too much you. I'm gonna open it up to the floor. If you guys have any questions about our experience, I know Teresa's not on the stream. She usually asks what kind of food or what kind of cookie this would go with. So in honor of you, Teresa, I'm gonna answer your question for you. Cookie. What kind of cookie would go with this?
Shortbread cookie.
Shortbread? Yeah, I'm thinking kind of like a wafer.
Like a Nilla wafer?
Yeah. Something that's a light flavor.
Or Nilla wafer, yeah, like a light, easy to chew cookie.
Yeah, something that's you can dip.
You know, I wonder if you could make a latte out of that.
Probably. It's, you know, put a little bit of cream on that. And yeah. The larvae is actually fed specially environmentally fermented tea leaves. So it is an actual tea. Hey Lizzie, how's it going? Yeah, for real. Like is this like the first time you actually made it? You're gonna have to like go right back to the beginning because you missed the entire tea drinking experience. But it was very entertaining so far. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, they feed actual tea leaves to the larva, and the tea leaves are fermented microbially. That's a word, right?
Microbiotic.
Microbiotic. That sounds more scientific, so we'll go with that. Well, I mean, it's on after I wrap up here. I'm going to save it, so you'll be able to go into my album and you can watch it from the beginning. So trust me, this is one that is not to be missed because we had a lot of fun. What kind of? Oh no, it's all from the same tree. It's just green, white, and black teas. Hey Ma, I just saw your like. You're not showing up on here as having arrived, but thanks for the like. I saw that. It's all on how it's processed. So I'm assuming it's like right off the branch, very fresh, and very well ripe for a leaf. However you would measure that. And it just, instead of processing the leaf itself, they just let the larva do it. And the larva processes it, ferments it further, and they collect it, bag it, and ship it out.
I kind of imagine just being a big cage over the tree.
Yeah, that might be.
Like a big mesh.
Yeah, just
Cage
like
the Tree sounds like an indie band name.
yeah, Cage, like Green Day. We got Cage the Tree.
Their side project.
Exactly. So, any other questions? Any other thoughts? See, everybody thought that they were going to be watching this and puking, but this was really...
Everyone waited until they thought we'd be done puking.
Yeah. And everybody was waiting to say, "Told you so." It's like, no, there is no "told you so" here.
And it turned out to be delicious.
It was actually delicious.
Really?
I would totally drink this again. In fact, Rob is taking one home. There's 2 left. Now, Maria, we have one reserved for you if you're brave enough.
You have to.
Yeah, I highly suggest it. And Amber, you're not watching today, but I'm going to leave a bag for you just in case. I believe you will like it. I'll tell you all about it on Tuesday because I took Monday off. You're a picky eater, so you'll puke by anything. You'll see a cucumber and go bleh. So yeah, I know how you are. An earthy taste. I can actually compare it to not Earl Grey, English breakfast. It's very similar to that, especially the longer you keep it in, the more comes out of it. You'll have a good flavor for it. If I were to compare it to a food, what would you say? Like, it's not a very foodie kind of tea. It's very traditional black tea, as far as taste is concerned. Not what it's made of, but what it tastes like.
I guess maybe a type of licorice or something.
Yeah, like it
has like sweet notes there on the back of the tongue.
It's from the fermentation process.
Yeah.
Like you have kind of like a liqueur finish to it.
Probably be more comparable to a beer.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't drink, but I'm just going by smell. But yeah, I can see like the beerish flavor to it.
Like a stout or a dark beer, I would say, has kind of a comparable taste in that regard.
Yeah.
Like, I could drink that and drink a Guinness and feel like they had similar tones.
Yeah, it's good to know. If I ever drink a Guinness, I know what to expect.
Moth poop.
It's like moth.
Irish moth poop.
I'm not gonna have any left by the time I get home because I'm telling you, this stuff is really good. If I don't drink the other one, Maria looks like she's ready for it. So if Amber doesn't drink the other one, I'm drinking the second because it is hands down a really good tea. I promise you that. You will not know the difference.
Get some hot water at Giordano's and just take it with us.
Yes, Wendy, we have another brave soul. We'll have to excuse me. We'll have to set something up here.
Just get Jamie to be your supplier.
Yeah, for real, right?
Closer to it than I do.
There you go. You have to send me 20 bags of this stuff and I'll distribute it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's Burger King. Oh, it's coming back at me.
Oh, God.
That's something I always do for some reason. Like during my streams, I always hiccup. You guys have seen it before, and I'm fighting it now. It was trying to come. No, get thee behind me, Satan.
Maybe you just need more poop.
I think I do need more poop. I need more poop in my diet. All right. Any other questions? Any other comments? Any other recommendations? Opening up the floor. How long have we been doing this? I don't even know. Now, let me check real quick. It's 8:59. So we have been doing this for almost an hour. We started like 8:10 or so.
Something like that, right around there.
Yeah. We started a little bit late because we came home 8 minutes to start, and we had done no prep whatsoever. So I was running around, like trying to get everything set up. You guys even noticed I didn't even send out the reminders. We've been doing this for 50 minutes. Yeah, I kind of figured because we got a little bit of a late start, but it worked well because I mean we were able to pull it all together and just be like, all right, go.
So we drink poop tea for about the average amount of time someone sits in the bathroom pooping.
Oh my god, how long do you poop?
What? It's relaxing.
A whole hour.
You're alone. There's a door closed. You read a book.
True. Who
I read
cuts
the
your
entire
hair?
Fellowship of the Ring trilogy on the toilet.
For real. Whose hair are you talking about? Nobody cuts my hair. No, I'm just kidding.
And I cut my own hair.
I actually am due for a haircut. I have to call my barber and be like, hey, I need help.
I could do that.
Oh,
We
yeah.
do that on the live stream. I can just give you a hairable haircut.
A hairable haircut while
That
drinking
happens. Poop tea. Rub the poop tea in the hair.
tea. And be like, oh.
Makes it pungent.
Gives it more body and flavor and more bounce for the ounce. See, not this hair. This hair goes nowhere. It's like, no, it's staying put. That's all natural, baby. All natural.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else have any questions about drinking poop tea? Bugapoop?
Yeah, this is a very unfortunate name.
Yeah. And oh, that's another thing. They actually in China they call it pearl tea.
General Pearl Tea, isn't it?
General
Yeah.
pearl tea. Not to be confused with like
Poop
Phoenix poop nuggets.
Pearls, nuggets, whatever.
Well, not to be confused with Phoenix pearls or other Tide pearls like this. This one is just general pearl. Georgie, you missed it, man. You missed us drinking poop. You're gonna have to go all the way back to the beginning to watch us drink poop. Oh, you have heard of it, so you know what it is, but will you ever try it?
Well, she didn't know what it was until now. She thought
Yeah.
It was just tea.
Oh, she just thought it was tea? Yeah.
And that makes me wonder what's in General Tso's chicken.
I'm sure it's
General
like...
Pearl Tea is moth poop. Oh my god.
Chicken.
Chicken anuses.
Yeah, probably. See, so when they...
Whenever they put general in it.
Yeah.
It's a general body part.
So they hand you the plate and say, guess what? And it's actual chicken butt. Oh my god, that's awful.
Man, I'm not gonna have Chinese for so long right now. God.
Chicken butt? Yeah.
What?
Oh, my streams always go into really weird places.
Like chicken butts.
Well, not physically, but the mental image.
Spiritually.
Yeah,
You're like the Casper of chicken butts.
for real. So, it's not your cup of tea yet. Don't worry, one day we'll get you.
That's where we need the Caruso icon.
Yeah,
Not my cup of tea.
you gotta put it on like not my cup of tea. Eyebrows. You can, if you can make something out of English breakfast, then you can make something out of this. I don't know.
Ice cream, scones,
Yeah, well,
pieces.
yeah, it probably would mix well with creams and sugars, because it did really well with the honey. Oh, bee puke. Sorry, my bad. Bee puke. I think that this has been one of the unknown foods that I can cross off my bucket list.
You actually had bug poop on your bucket list?
No, like it was unknown. Like it never occurred to me to put it on my bucket list, but now it's on there
and crossed
off at the same time. I mean, I've had jellyfish, and jellyfish is really, really good. I liked it. What other weird things have I had?
Have you ever had that melon that's terrible smelling but is supposed to?
No,
really
I'm
good?
supposed to.
They sell those at Jungle Gyms too.
Ooh, I want to try that.
They keep them like frozen because they don't want to
smell. Yeah. I hear that it doesn't really smell until you open it though. Like it's the meat that actually smells.
Like you can still smell it if like they have like 12 of them in a cooler.
Yeah.
So I mean, collectively you would get an odor.
You get like a funky foot smell.
Yeah.
But that's what is it, like a jackfruit or
something like that?
Yeah, I forget, but yeah, that's on my list. I'm doing that for my friend from Thailand who told. Well, I mean, once I told her about this tea, she was like, "Oh, I want to know what it tastes like." So I'm gonna have to get her on there because she's not here. It's Thailand, so it's probably just first thing in the morning over there. She's probably still sleeping because it's Saturday morning, and I'd be asleep too if I could.
Yeah, not like we will be though.
Yeah, well, we will be, but yeah, she was the one who told me how expensive it was, and when I looked it up, and they said that it's comparable to gold, I'm like, yeah, that's expensive. Durian fruit. Yes. So then, what's jackfruit? Because I know that's a thing.
I think that's a smaller fruit, maybe.
Yeah, it's something.
Like seriously, dude, you need to come to Ohio and check out Jungle Gyms.
I'm gonna have to.
It's insane. But
so, what do you think about that, Becky? Are you up for a road trip? We'll all go to Cincy, spend a weekend eating exotic foods that you'll probably never touch and just puke about when just thinking about it.
I have 2 extremely comfortable couches and a pull-out twin bed.
Sounds good. Ani, you missed it. I told you.
You didn't send out the reminder.
I did. I reminded her yesterday, and not today. I reminded her yesterday. See, and she was on the fence though. She was like, I don't know if I want to watch it or not.
Well, I mean, I was suspicious. Like I said, I was looking for a place to potentially throw up.
Yeah.
But I didn't have to because it was delicious.
Yeah. Well, you see, you'll have to eat or drink something eventually. Like, you're not going to starve yourself for the weekend. I'll give you a pass, and you can eat, like, spaghetti. Low sauce. Not too much, because I know you don't like spaghetti sauce. But we'll find something for you. I'll bring a loaf of bread. Just you can eat that.
We'll have some chocolates for you. And a very grandma-looking chocolate box.
Grandma. Fear factor, yes. It's not that scary.
That was like Seth Rogen, right?
Yeah.
No. What's his face?
No, Seth Rogen was. Oh no,
Mike Rogan.
Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan.
It was a Rogan. I knew that.
Yeah, Logan Rogan. It was good, Ani. It was very much like regular black tea.
Becky will not trust sweets.
No, she doesn't trust us.
Which is very wise.
She doesn't trust us.
I don't drink chocolates from strangers.
It's like she would rather go to a restaurant and make sure that they cook it rather than eat anything that we would hand to her.
Drinking this makes me more willing to try some of the other crazy bug stuff that they had.
Yeah.
Like, I would be more willing to try, like, one of the chocolate-covered bugs now.
Yeah. No, there's no poop taste at all. We tried it with and without bee puke. And it was delicious both ways.
Yeah.
I just did the bee puke because it was just to do it. You know, Aaron, what's up? You made it. You're gonna have to go back to the beginning because we already finished the tea, but it doesn't taste like poop.
No.
And we didn't puke or anything.
I kind of wish we had taken this to the Street Fest now.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Just like roll in there. Does anyone have hot water?
It's like, who wants to drink Bugapoop? We'll give it like a bug Pokemon name. Or like Bee Poop Drill.
pincer would still work.
Pincer.
They're like pincing it off.
Let's say you didn't puke yet. We didn't puke at all. Like,
no.
We're not even close to it.
I mean, if he pukes, it's going to be because of the Subway and Burger King
and the
back
Burger
to back.
King, yeah, it's going to have nothing to do with the tea. We're going to Baba puke. Oh, because the Baba puke?
No, just no.
I've been trying to throw that in there somewhere.
That makes me want more tea. Like, I will take any tea right now.
I actually have some caramel rooibos in the fridge in case you're thirsty.
And let me stop and say that I appreciate you saying caramel.
Caramel? Why?
Because there are 2 frickin' A's in it.
Caramel?
My wife and everyone around me seems to call it caramel.
Caramel? Like a
Caramel.
Caramel?
Caramel. Like caramel?
It's caramel. Caramel.
Just like it's herb, because there's an H.
Do it again. You wanted to watch us drink some bee poop? Bee poop.
You wanted to watch us drink perfectly good and delicious tea again.
Oh no!
Oh darn! Oh shucks.
Die by chai. Give him that. I don't have any with me. I absolutely would, but I don't have any. I'm gonna do my other one, the death by chocolate chai. Eventually, but I'm going to wait until it gets colder, because last time I did the die by chai. Ooh, we almost lost it.
Oh, it wasn't me.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't. You hold the phone.
I'll hold it.
My arm's getting tired.
Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it like this. It's kind of difficult. Yeah, this is a good angle.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the die by chai. Last time I did it, I nearly did die because I did it on a semi-warm day. And it was so sweaty, and I was just like, oh. I mean, you guys saw it. I was not having a good day that day. But the Death by Chocolate chai is, I'm going to assume that it's going to be just as hot, I'm hoping. Because I'll know what to expect this time around, and I'm not going to underestimate it. Excuse me. Oh. Everything is just coming back. It's regurgitated bug poop.
If you puke bug poop, does that turn it into vomit?
It'll turn it into honey.
Vomit puke.
Vomit puke. I think that's Papa puke right there.
Bugapoop?
Bugapuke. These are the questions that we'll have to think about in the shower. Not together, but just on shower thoughts.
Oh, God.
I would like to put chili powder in it, but that's not one of the options that they have online, so I would have to do it separately. I don't know how much I would put in it. We'll see. But we'll see. Gijo, what's up?
You can't really put too much chili powder in a lot of things because it, like, totally overwhelms.
Yeah. Eventually it just becomes...
Yeah.
It just becomes chili.
It's hard to get like a hot mocha like that and stuff because it just like some places just totally overdo the chili powder and then you're just drinking hot water.
Yeah,
you're
it's like
I need milk.
Exactly, like make it latte. Ah.
That's why I never get them.
Yeah, because that's just overkill. I've never had a tea with chili powder in it. I'm looking for one. They had one. Called Pirate of the Caribbean, and I wanted to try it. I bought it as a gift for an ex-girlfriend, but we didn't stick around long enough to actually drink it together. So, tear,
single tear,
bing. Oh man, but yeah, okay. I'm gonna open up the floor one more time because my throat is a little bit dry now. From all that laughing and talking and carrying on.
And hiccuping.
Yeah, I think that's what eventually did me in was the hiccups. It's the extra strain on the larynx. Alright, anybody have any last minute questions, comments? Anything you want to add? Nope. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys once again for showing up and showing your support, your love, and having a great time. Once again, let's give it up for Robbie. He's our main guest, my first and so far only guest that I had on the schedule. Thank you, Robbie, for bringing this and making this a completely different experience from anything I've ever had, and a deeply fulfilling one.
Thanks for having me.
No problem, and see you guys next week. Bye.